Once again, good afternoon to everyone who come in and participate in this day 2 of our project marketing mastering. The end goal for this is actually we want to create the objective of the 6 punch in that every project or every sales that you are doing, then you can implement the same system, the process, and also the same method that it will be able to give you the most out of the result that actually what you learn here and you can implement and apply to the daily life. Okay, so basically what I want you to do is that today we will be going through the core pillar of the project marketing. Okay, and always when we talk about the project marketing or any marketing or sub sales or any sales marketing, so the most important part is the leads. All right, so leads, if we're talking about number games, okay, how many people that you serve, how many people that you meet, all right, that will be the first step that for every single marketer and also a salesperson. So the most important thing is you get the most lead for you to practice your sales process so that it will ultimately link you to the sales and it will able for you to convert as a money. You can monetize your whatever thing that actually you do. All right, so this is a core pillar. First we're talking about lead, then second is after leads already, all right, so you need to leverage on your knowledge and your skill to enroll the people to confirm their interest. All right, for us in marketing, the second pillar is to confirm the viewing. All right, so either to go to the site with the showroom, or if we don't have the showroom, all right, we still actually want to make a move that we'll be able to meet the customer, to build the relationship, to build the trust. All right, but if we are having the showroom or if we are having the property that actually allow the customer to go and see it, so what we wanted to do is to establish the appointment and to get the appointment to view the property to the showroom. Then in the showroom is talking about the sales gallery. How do you present? How do you connect with the customer? How can you empower them to see this is the best project that actually they cannot miss it? All right, so of course today I'm talking about the leads and also the confirmation only. All right, I'm going to talk about the skill and knowledge that you need to acquire, okay, provided that you can monetize your property then at the end of the presentation after you meet your customer. So then I also will touch a little bit about how can you do follow up, your email, your message, okay, and also some retargeting. So in the whole session of the whole project marketing, we will be keep coming back to the core pillar. All right, what are you selling? In real estate, we're talking about our services because we have multiple products. We have sub-sale product. We have a lot of different type of property. We have bungalow, we have condo, we have factory, we have various type of property. All right. So for us, the most important thing is that we need to master our property with the project information that we have. So we need to go through the project briefing. When a developer are building something, definitely they have a very detailed project brief that will be allow us to know all the spec of the property. Just quote you example, if we are buying a car, all right, so let's say we are buying a Mercedes, okay, so when we're talking about Mercedes, they are also a different few different spec from the A series to the E series, and also the price will be the different, the thing inside will be the different, the seat will be different. Same thing when we apply in the project marketing. When we're talking about a condo, there will be a different type of a condo. There will be a service apartment, there will be a Soho, a Sovo, and everything. So for us as a real estate agent, the most important thing is how can we master the project brief and attend all the project briefing. So then ultimately, then we need to know the project package, the pricing range, the USP, and what is in for the customer. All right. So this one we repeat again because the following, what I want to walk you through is, okay, then the basic of marketing framework. Okay, first we need to identify what are we selling. All right, if we are selling something like Sapphire, and in this whole session, what I wanted to do is that I want you to speed up your marketing and also the sales process so that you'll be able to get your appointment to view the property. So therefore, it's very important that you need to identify your customer persona, and you know that actually what will be the biggest group that they will be looking into this property. So later on, I will share with you a little bit of my find out throughout the 2 weeks of the marketing that we did in the Facebook. All right. So, and who are you selling to? Okay. Why people chosen you? All right. Who are your customer, and what is the best time to sell to them? So how are you measure the result? Okay. So then I'll walk you through the whole process that actually I'm currently doing. I'll give you a lot of case study. I will be giving you a few case study in the my process, and also during my follow up with my customer. So then you have a better picture of how to do it. If today you are the new agent, okay, definitely I think this will be very relevant to you, because I will walk you through step by step. All right, then you'll be able to know. This is an interaction script, that the format that every agent you should have when you want to market the property in the Facebook. Ultimately, when you get the contacts come in, so then the first layer is the interaction script that you need to prepare for yourself. Hi, Melissa, good morning. My name is Evan, and I received an inquiry from Facebook regarding Sapphire Paradigm. All right, today Sapphire Paradigm is open for sale. This is a rare investment opportunity, and it's the lowest price luxury condominium available for sale. Okay, here I want to do a little bit of the disclaimer. Okay, due to Sapphire Paradigm, the developer not allowed us to use the name. So what I want you to change is you change it to Kelana Jaya Service Suite. All right, so this is only a sample for you, but somehow then you need to tweak to the rules of the game by the developer, and which they allow or they are not allowed. So then we need to actually tweak from time to time on the suitable message that we can send it out to them. All right. So then after that, then we say, hey, may I share with you the exact price and location with you? I mean, if this is other project, then you can use this lah. Okay. But if this project is actually the Sapphire Paradigm, then you do not want to share with these statements. Okay. Please do not share with me. I share the exact price and location with you. All right. So here I wait for them to reply. Then after that, then I will send them some picture. Okay. Also the some thing that actually I need to filter before I proceed further. All right. So this is the first message that I want you to do. The second message is I will actually give the bird eye of the property. Okay. So assuming then I will take out the sapphire and everything. Okay. So I'm not going to actually put this one. Then I will actually code it as a Kelana Jaya service apartment. Then the resident just been completed and is ready to move in conditions. It's depending on whether it's moving condition or not moving condition. So this is a template for you to model, and you just need to make it into your own version. All right. So the third message, what we wanted to do is we send some information about the USP. Okay. So like this project, there is a grand lobby that which you couldn't find the grand lobby, this type of setup and this type of design in Kelana Jaya. Therefore, we are using this as the teaser to tease the customer that, hey, you couldn't find this kind of property in this area. All right. So this is actually a 5-star luxury condo in Kelana Jaya. Okay, so we want to portray the image that this is a 5-star project, okay, in this area, so that you after you bought the property, then you are a bit different from other people. All right, so this is a thing that actually we emphasize about the ceiling height of 7 meters. So which the same area you couldn't find this kind of luxury lobby that you will be talking to your customer. All right. So then if your customer actually want a price list and everything, then you just give them a range. All right. So do not actually forward the whole thing to them. Okay. So, but if the customer why actually I say this is only for you. You need to know that when the customer asks you the guideline, the range, okay, you yourself need to know what will be the lowest price and what will be the price that actually you can review to your customer. Nowadays, because of the banker is actually very how to say, very hardworking, and in fact they will always spot check on the property that actually we are selling. So what we don't want to spoil the our project price is we do not want to send the whole price list to the customer, and also we cannot send the discount or rebate to our customer, even though that we are preparing this. Okay, this is a sample for us to know that actually the property is consists of 4 types. Okay, type A, B, C. All right. So when we talk to our customer, then at least we can identify which property is suitable for our customer. Beside that, then we also actually screenshot all the photos, okay, so that we can do a better interaction with the customer. All right, so here are some of the picture, the interior, the showroom, and also the property, different type, the different design that we can actually show it to them. Okay, so then we also, after sharing this already, what actually our main objective is to get the appointment to see the units by themselves, because by seeing only the photos, in fact you can't create a feel and the urgency for the customer. The most important thing, our whole objective is to get our customer to go and see the showroom together with us. All right, so then beside that, if they still, by the second day, they still got no reply or something, okay, so then the next thing that actually you need to do is that, hey, hi, how are you again? I would like to send you more information about this property, because I think that after you work, okay, you need a place for you to relax. All right, so therefore I would like to share with you this project that which the infinity pool that are able for you to release your tension and your stress. All right, so when you are after work or during holiday or Saturday, Sunday, then you can have your time to do your gym, then to have a healthy life. So this will be the third message that you can send out to them. Okay, so then all the follow up, you can actually make it into a different stages to enroll your customer and to also create the interaction with your customer. Okay, so next, then you can send some of the screenshot about the whole facilities, about the squash court, and what facilities you have for this property as well. All right, so then there are a lot of well-equipped facilities that you probably want to know more, okay, before you are going to build the project. I believe that you probably very tied up with your work, but somehow, so for this kind of project, is actually selling very fast. So then you can send another message to them. All right, so then among all the property, then which layout do you think that you like most? Okay, so I have given you type A, type B. Okay, probably you want to consider or type C. Okay, then if the customer still no reply, okay, so what you need to do is that you see, okay, now I'm going to send you some information, all right, about the other layout. Probably it's not suitable to you. You probably over budget. What you can do is that, do you have a friends or family member that they probably wants it? Then you make them as your referral. All right. So these are some of the information that actually you can model as well. Okay. So the customer may, after you send out so many information already, then they want to know, whether this property come with furnished or unfurnished. So then you can send this property to them. Then they may ask you, who are the developer? So then you can just tell them, oh, the developer is WCT. Then they are very experienced. So then in fact they built the airports, and also they are actually in the silver work, and they also have a shopping mall. They are having a hospital, and they are working on the government's administration center as well. So then here are some of the projects that is the past track record. So this is actually to give the confidence to the customer so that they will be able to understand why you are proposing these projects to them. All right. So beside that, also you want to do the recap about this project. What will be the feature and the advantage, okay, that they have if they buy the property. So you keep emphasizing this property is completed, ready, and also it's a move-in condition. For them, they can save a lot in their interest because during the construction time, they still need to pay interest. But somehow this one, they totally don't have to pay an additional cost for the interest. So it's a very low density. All right, then multi-tier security services, and also they have 29 floors, and every floor they have 5 lifts. Okay, so you can do some emphasis of the facilities, and also you also tell them this is a good time because why? When the HOC is still around, all right, leverage on this time, okay, to buy the property. So then, although the construction, then they may ask you also, hey, why are this property after 2019 they completed already, they are not selling, all right? So then this is a part that actually you need to know how to answer. So basically what we are telling the customer is that even though the property have been completed in 2019, but somehow because of the timing issue, and this is the build and sell concept. Okay, so after it completed because of the MCO and also because of pandemic, so that's why the developer are not selling it until recently. By January, then only they start. So this is a fact. Okay, you need to tell the buyer why the property is not sold yet. All right, a lot of people say, oh, because the property is no good, so cannot sell. No, this is not the true reason. The true reason is that because developer still holding it and they want to sell it at the price that they already set, because as you know, the land cost is actually increasing, the building material cost is increasing. So now this is a good time because they are selling at I would say that it's a very reasonable. In fact, they are selling at loss. Okay, so but we do not actually want to tell the market just openly like that. Okay, but when we meet up with our customer, so then we can use this statement to tell them, because it's no good actually throughout the message then we type, then we don't want the developer to capture it and to spoil their reputation. All right, so this is something that actually when we are talking to our customer, when we text our customer, then we need to do it. When we do the confirmation of viewing, okay, we need to actually first layer is qualify your customer, because a lot of times during my times when I'm young, as long as got customer want to view, then I'm very excited already. I didn't do the qualifying. So when I meet the customer, then only know that the customer budget is only how much? 300. Can they buy a 700 property? They can't. So the qualifying is important. So knowing what they want, all right, then give them what they want, and trust building happens during the viewing. All right, so this is a part that actually another 4 important thing that you should do before you bringing your customer to view the property.
Can you repeat again regarding the customer asking why the developer sell so long later after they done?
So basically, the reason why actually this project not being sold at the beginning of the property is because the whole project actually supposed this 220 unit is supposed to be built for a commercial building. All right. So because of their internal advisor are telling them, because they already have an office building called Essence just directly above the shopping mall. Okay, so therefore the consultant are giving them wrong information that they convert it into residential. So during the construction, because of the commercial office title wanted to change it to a residential, therefore they cannot sell during the construction. So this is the reason why they are not able to sell during the construction. Only they are able to sell only after the completed of the project, and also after all the title deed have been changed to a residential. So then this is the reason why they are not selling at the beginning of their build. I mean, when they build the property. So in fact, they did a strong strategy to convert it during the all the building plan and also the APDL being obtained. Okay, APDL mean advertisement and permit being obtained. So this is the reason why they are actually stuck at the beginning. A lot of time do not do the messaging with the customer. Try to call them. All right, try to call them. This is the best way that actually you can give better information to your customer. This is the 4 important part that actually we need to focus. Qualify your customer, know what they want, give them what they want, and trust building happens, so that you will be able to establish the viewing with your customer. All right, so create a new system for you to follow up and ultimately lead you to closing. So now, remember in the last session, what I want you to do is to create this video. All right, so later I will show you how this video giving me a very good impact. So after I'm using this format, and many of them, in fact, they come back to me not only in asking me about Sapphire, but somehow they also give me some good property, all right, because of this video. Okay, so I want to play the video again, all right, and what I want you to do later, okay, you write the script yourself, okay, model my concept, then you later on you can actually do another video similarly to this video. All right, so it's a 2 minutes video. So what I want you to do is, first you need to introduce yourself with the open questions. All right, then tell them about you, who are you, and why they want to listen to you. Then you need to acknowledge your audience because they are staying with you to finish up the whole video, and you promise them if they stay till the end, then what is in for them. All right, so then in my video I'm telling them, then they can save a lot of time to find the right property. Then after that they can actually find a better property. Then they can, even though that they do the exit point, then they for sure that they won't repeat the same mistake that a lot of people are doing. So then we also point out some pain point of the customer by doing this property themselves and finding property themselves by not using the real estate agent. So what will be the success and what will be the struggle? And your objective for this video is you want to provide a solution and a better service to them. So then after that, call for action. All right, so this will be the whole structure of the introduction video. So maybe I want to show you this video, how it helped me to get a bungalow of about 5 million, 4-point-something millions. Good day, Christopher. Nice talking to you, and thank you for register with me and so on. So then let me introduce myself via this video. All right. So you may send me your, because I have I called him, and he said that actually his budget is to buy some property is like 500 over thousand. So then this one definitely is not suitable. But somehow after talking to him already, then I sent him this video already, and he also tell me that he's actually having a bungalow and wanted to pass it to me to sell. So then after I sent to him on Monday, then he still didn't do any response. So on Wednesday, then I do a follow-up. I am waiting for your property information, or hope you got it. Then yesterday, then he sent it to me. All right. So when he sent it to me, then only I realized that, oh, this is the property that actually he have. And let me go to another message for you. Okay. So then can you see, this is the property, this is a message that he sent me via email. Okay, I contacted you recently concerning a property for sale, 73 Jalan Setia Kasih Bukit, Damansara. So then this property is belong to 5 siblings, and this is a sibling phone number. Then they want to sell at 5.3 million. All right, then after that, so then this is the customer contact, and he sent me all the photos, the report of valuation and everything. So then I just need to do the follow-up on that. So beside that, he also tell me that they are still having other property that for sale. Okay, so it's important that when the customer call us, we don't waste single opportunity to get more interaction and also more business from them. So this is the part that actually I think that the video is worth doing. Okay, then another guy. So this is the guy that tomorrow I'm having a meeting at 11 o'clock. Same thing that actually I did is that I say, hey, nice talking to you, and I've sent him some information and so on. All right. So, but I didn't send him the videos, and he already said that actually he want to meet me. All right. So then tomorrow I'll meet him at 11 o'clock. Okay. So this is how can we get the appointment, the viewing. All right. So the structure of the message is very important. Okay. So now I want to walk you through the next step. How can you qualify your customer? How does a real estate agent know if the potential is serious? So during the qualifying, a real estate agent can determine if a potential buyer is serious through the lead qualifications. So remember, there will be 8 steps for you. As other mentioned, serious lead will be able to answer certain questions with specific answer. Always remember, if the customer not giving you a specific answer, mean this person is actually trying to hide something, and they probably are not really genuine and to give the business to you. They probably want to buy, but they may not want to give the business to you. So if you can, I mean, definitely in the conversation, you can send the customer sincerity and whether you did a good job, whether the customer trusts you or not. So in this part, then there will be a 8 qualifying question. Always go to the fundamental step. All right, keep practice and make it into your habit. So using this as step, when you are qualifying the customer, all right, so doesn't matter which one comes first. All right, so this is the question that actually for you need to follow. Then after that, you improve your script from time to time. All right, then always back to basic. And every time when you do it, then you may find that you improve day by day, week by week, and month by month, and year by year. Okay, so this is the fundamental. Always go back to the fundamental using these few steps for qualifying your customer when it comes to the marketing. All right, tips for new agent and negotiator. Probably for the senior, you have using these things again and again. But somehow, here are a few questions that you can still make yourself do better. All right, so then you can use it and also to close more deals. Okay. And step number 1, what is your you need to actually ask your customer, hey, a buyer would have an idea and concrete reason when they are hunting a home. Okay, so are they moving to a new property? Are they buying for real estate investment, or is this their first home? Why actually you want to ask them, is this their first home? There are a few scenarios if this customer is buying a first home. Okay, so example, we are talking about the recent one that I am I'm actually working for the one customer that 50 years old. All right, so then during the past 30 over years, this customer never bought a property before, but somehow the customer do not know how to start. So they don't know that actually when buying a property, it's important for them to build up their financial statement. All right, so therefore in the past 30 years, the customer are only able to rent the property only. All right, so then another customer is actually a customer that they are also about 30 over years old, never buy a property before. So they wanted to buy a MAD about 2 million. All right. So even though he got all the statements, all the supporting document about the income tax, about the bank statement and everything, why bank don't want to borrow to this customer? Okay, the customer only have a car. Okay, don't have any property before, because customer actually don't have the buying pattern, and the bank was thinking that from 5,000 commitments, okay, even though this customer have 30,000 of the income, but can he suddenly jump up to 15,000 or 16,000 of the installment or not? All right. So therefore, I'm telling the buyer, you need to build your payment pattern to show your customer. All right. So this is the motivation. I mean, this is the part that actually during the qualifying, you need to understand your customer. If this is the first home, whether the customer already understand how can they build their document or not. All right. What will be the document that they need? All right. What will be the step that actually we need to help them to identify the financing? Okay. If a buyer can give you a clear and straightforward answer, you will know that they are likely motivated to move forward together with you. All right. And in the session also, it's important a lot of times the buyer may also have a lot of agents and they have contacted. So then in the question as well, then you also need to ask them this question, whether how many people are serving them. All right. So what is their budget? A serious buyer should exactly, should know exactly what they are looking to spend. And more importantly, it should be realistic, which you can determine from their next question. Okay. They probably say, I want to buy 800,000. All right. But will they able to service the installment or not? Okay. And do they know that actually what will be the commitment fee that they need to pay or not? So this is all the information that you, during your qualifying, that you need to understand whether the customer is a customer that they will be able to afford this property or not with this budget. All right. So later on, I will show you some sample. All right. So why some customer is like very funny one, in fact, they don't know. All right. They didn't do their homework before they find the property. Okay. So there are many different type thing that actually we need to handle before we can get the customer to really commit in the property. Are you pre-approved? Being pre-approved is important. It shows that the buyer have taken the necessary step to get their foot into the door. It will help you both understand the budget and let the thing move forward. Okay. So this is a case study. All right. So there's one customer that they are buying a semi-D. Okay. So then this is a conversation. Next loan, how much? Is it able to get zero down payment? You see, the customer actually wants to buy a property with zero down payment. Zero down payment means this customer want to get the maximum loan. Okay, so I need to check your loan amount. SPA will be under whose name? I need a copy of IC to check in the system. So he said, my partner, the first time buyer, and he's a Bumiputra. Okay, then I asked, how much is the income declaration last year? So then he said, later I asked him, then last year his tax is 60,000 to 90,000 to 70,000. If the customer give you 60,000 to 70,000, the income tax pay check to the LHDN. Okay, so what will be the income? Can someone guess? How much is the income per year? How much is the income per year? Don't know. The income per year easily 500,000. All right. So this is the 60,000 to 70,000. That means every month probably the income is for 40,000. Okay. So wow, then possible to get quite high. We want to take a flexible loan. If anything, we can put into the money to offset the loan interest. That means they got money one. These people. I mean this customer. Okay. So I think his record in bank and loan are good lah. All right. So then I say okay lah. Then you give me the IC. So then after that, I got the IC already. Okay, but he's quite busy with the Zoom. Sometimes he's actually didn't pick up. So then I also talked to the banker, and I also help the customer to get the information. Later on, I'll show you the customer profile. I think I show in our meeting, the Monday meeting. Okay. So, but we definitely want to.
Sorry, I missed just now. I took a call. How much was the customer's pay already?
40,000.
40,000 per month.
Per month, yes.
Okay.
Because you see, when I go back to here, you see the customer saying that he's paying 60,000 to 70,000 tax, okay, so it's about 500,000 income per year.
500,000 income per year.
Yes. Then you see, From here, then he says, sis, can you count 2.15 versus 1.4? The customer actually looking for a different budget's property. I say can, okay? How much is the difference of the installment? If 2.15 is how much, 1.4 is how much, okay? So later I will show you how I did in my Excel sheet so that you know that all this information, all this piece of information is something that every agent you should learn. Because a lot of time agent is very lazy to learn a new thing, all right? So therefore, when come to the closing, so then they couldn't build the trust and also the confidence for the customer. So that's why all these kind of tools, all this knowledge you need to obtain, all right? So then after that, then I say that, okay, this is the semi-D that, okay, sorry, okay. So this is the Excel sheet that actually I did for the one of the semi-D, 2.5 million, the selling price, all right? Rebate is 26%. So then it becomes 1.8 million. Then the valuation I need to get for this customer is at least 2.25 million. All right, this is the project, but it's a completed project by a developer. So the valuation dropped. All right. So then the customer want to obtain loan 90%. All right. The actual price that they bought is 1.85, but somehow the loan, it can get 90% of the 2.25, then the loan is 2 million. All right. So then this customer still got cashback of how much? 175,000. All right. So then the period of loan is 28 years. The installment is 9,009. Maintenance fee is 580. Miscellaneous together with the all the quick rent assessment, insurance, another 500. Every month the commitment is 10,000. All right. Can you see it? This is good. If you do like this, I'm more clear. I also saw other partner post which have few more lots there. Can you check whether there's other units or not? So I straight away tell them no more already. This is the only last unit by the developer. Okay, so immediately I can tell them. Okay, so this is the information you need to master. All right. So how to do it? Using the system. Set a follow-up system using the tools, using the CRM. You can do it manually, or you can use the automation tools for you to keep going back to follow up after you getting a lead. To get the lead is not important. It's not easy. All right. When you get the leads, the most important thing is how can you give a confidence and build a relationship with your customer. All right, so these are the few systems that I used before. Monday.com, ClickFunnels, WhatsApp. Then there's another one, the new one is actually called Trello. All right, so let me go into the Trello. All right, so this is how I constantly go back to all my lists. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is, can you all share see the share, or still in my PowerPoint?
PowerPoint.
In PowerPoint. Okay, now let me go back. Okay, so this is Trello. All right, so remember that I told you that sub-sales follow up. Okay, so this one I treat it as sub-sale. Okay, when I go in, then this is the link that actually I have. Okay, I will go back to the create the financial plan. So today I'm actually giving my customer on the financial plan. So now I show you the financial plan. Can you see the financial plan now?
Yes.
Okay. So just now that I am telling you is the one that actually I've shared with you. Okay. Can you see this one is the unit that I'm proposing to my customer? I'm using all the auto calculation. This is one unit. The customer also looking in another project called Senja. All right. The customer also looking at another property called Ambun. All right. So you see what I'm doing it is I am giving the customer a different comparison. Okay. So when the customer got a different comparison, then they know which one they prefer. All right. So this is something that actually you need to constantly use. Okay, for the customer. So this is the first piece of information that I want you to model it. I want you to follow. Okay. So always go back to the Excel sheet that will be able for you to give a clear picture of how much the property price and what will be the installment and what will be the expenses for the customer and what will be the tenure, and also a different thing that actually your customer need to know before they are investing in the property. All right. So now let us go back to the slide first. Well, you must be wondering, you so many things are how to do. Okay. All right. So then you can see that from here, then there will be appointment notice. Okay. So this one is a yesterday. My customer actually want to see. Then this one is another customer looking for the budget investment. Then they say many agents call them already. So here will be some action that I need to take. All right. So going back to the Trello. All right. So every agent you need to leveraging on the new tools to help you to create a system for you to do a notification. You receive a notification for you to follow up on the customer that which you think that is important for you. And during that period, you focus on this customer and you want to give the maximum value and also help them to buy their property. All right. So basically, this is the am I in my PowerPoint? Am I in my PowerPoint, the Trello?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So now we're talking about the Google Sheet. All right. So this will be the another thing that you need to use it constantly. Every time when you receive a customer inquiry, what I want you to do is you create this Excel sheet. All right. So this is a follow-up sheet for my Sapphire. Okay. I have about 60 over contact. Okay. Then what I'm going to show you is you can see that I mark the customer like this Rebecca Liu. Okay, looking for own use, fix an appointment but not suitable. All right. So then I keep following up with this customer. So are you in my Excel sheet now?
I'm still on the Google Sheet.
Okay, now go back to my Excel sheet. Are you in my Google Sheet now?
Excel sheet now.
Excel sheet, huh? Okay, you can see Rebecca Liu in yellow, right? Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So from here, so after you create this thing, the name, the phone number, the job title, the interest, status, action log, all right. Here you can see that, okay, inside the Facebook marketing that we did, all right. So why we put one? So that means this one, out of the so many people, okay, this one is actually, number one is actually they're willing to talk. 7 out of the 100%, 37% is they are keen to talk to you one. So then you put one. All right. So then you put one. Okay. After you put one already, then the percentage here will be increased. Okay. So this one means got clear interest one. That means the clear interest is the people that actually who go to showroom. Okay. They go to showroom. Okay. Then you know, oh, it's only 1%, not very high. Okay. Probably I need to tweak my message. Probably I need to tweak my advertisement. All right. So then beside that, can you see the Google Sheet below? Okay, here looking for Puchong. So after I talk to the customer, I do the qualifying already. Then I found out the advertisement come in, but the customer don't have so much of the what you call the budget. So the customer, this one only have a 350,000 Puchong. So what I can do the next level, all right, how can I elevate my business into the next level? I am pushing this property to the agent who are focusing in Puchong. Okay, so I send to who? I send to Denise. Denise, you follow up on this customer. All right, so then I have a customer that looking for KL. Okay, this customer looking for landed property 500,000. So what I did is I actually worked with a KL co-brook agent who have the single story. All right. Then what I did is I pushed this information to another agent. All right. So then when my customers say that actually they are looking for Subang, okay, like this one, own stay, okay, but they want to look for Subang because they are staying in the Subang. So then the Kelana Jaya not suitable. Then I'm working with the Subang agent. All right. Then let's say the customer saying that they are looking for PJ. All right. So what I did is I'm also working with other agents who are able to help me to serve this customer. You see, every leads come in, there's no wastage one. Every leads come in, then I want you to wisely use the leads. All right. So how many of you actually you have this system already with you? Okay, please put 5 in your chat group. How many of you have created this system? I want to know. Okay, so this is the Google Sheet that actually you need to have in your follow-up system. Okay, how many of you have? Raise up your hand. Tak ada lagi. Okay, so that's why actually I want you to attend this session is because it's important for you. Don't waste all your leads. Okay, every lead there is a value. Okay, you need to create this one so that you can follow up with your customer and you can close more deals by leveraging on other people time and also other people resources. Okay, now let us go back to okay. Now, okay, so last week we were talking about the WhatsApp. Okay, so the WhatsApp, put label and set up the notification in Google Calendar for the daily to-do list. Okay, so then every 2 days, every 3 days, then you go in, then you can see that from here, what do you need to do is keep going back to send information to the customer. So in your WhatsApp, you need to actually label all your customer. All right, so please go in to label all your customer and to categorize all your customer. And remember, in the last week session, I want you to increase your contact. How many of you actually have increased your contact? Okay, show me a hand. How many of you? Shamin, Denise?
A few.
A few. Then where is the rest of the people? Chin Kang? Tak ada?
10.
10. Okay, so this week still the same. What I want you to do is using the same method. Okay, so what will be the method that actually we use? So can Shamin share? So because some of them they just join in today, like Lai, Kim Cat, and also Wei Li. What is the method that actually we use to increase our contact list?
Find your relatives to ask them people that would trust them and would do anything for them. Those, yeah, they are close friends lah.
Okay.
And then from there you may expand.
All right, then what about Denise?
Same like Shamin, and then ask them to give you 5 number of the people that you think you want to create value for them.
Okay, so Kim and Willie, I think Lai, I think this you have learned in BST. All right, so as a real estate agent, I think our everyday task is actually to get more people, to get more leads. All right, so and also to keep connecting with them. All right, so this is a part that actually is the same method and we always need to go back to basic. All right, so it's important for us to keep all the information and also the customer that we categorize. Then you can see that from here we are doing a leads generation and a funneling in our WhatsApp group. Okay, beside that, okay, now today, okay, the tips number 4. Tips number 4. Okay, how long have you been searching for a property? Okay, if the answer is the buyer have been in the market for a long time, this can be an indicator of multiple things. Probably this customer is not really serious, so they actually look see only. Or probably this customer, they do not know actually what they want as well. Okay, So they are not actually really to move on. Perhaps they maybe they can't find a right agent for them to help them, to give them a solution and also to advise them what to buy. So it's also possible that they have been working with another agent and you are just a backup. So they are not telling you a truth. All right. So use the answer to this question along with other on the list to determine how serious is your buyer. Always go back to this question. How long have you been searching for a house? Okay. This is a very important question for your customer, because if your customer searching for 1 year already, okay, probably you will be able to close them, or you will never close them because this customer is not serious. All right. Then tips number 5. What exactly are you looking for? Okay, for a new home. So can they list all the things that they want? It's important, like just now what I share with my customer buying a semi-D. So in fact, first thing that actually she tell me is that she wants the semi-D in Ampang, very clear. Second one is she's telling me that she want to buy a property 2.5 million and below, and she want full loan, and she also want a flexi loan. All right. Then for her, she also wants something that actually is able for her to like cash out the renovation cost. Okay, so then I know very well this customer is genuine and they can give me a very, very clear thing, and this is the first home by the partner. Okay, and whether the budget is realistic or not, after looking into the whole I would say the financial plan and also the checklist that actually I'm given to them, so then I know that it's realistic. Okay, so let me show you how realistic is it. Okay, now let me go into the reports.
Yes.
Okay, so this guy actually is 49, okay, and no, not 49 lah. I think it's 35. 39. I think he's actually 39 years old. All right. So then this is the current commitment he have. 4,000. Purchase price is 2.3 million. Income required, he need to have 15,000. The net income is 35,000. The bank eligible from the record that I'm actually putting in for the DSR scoring is this guy can probably get 6.5 million. All right, so from here then you can see, and this is a new installment that the commitment that actually he need to pay for the loan of 1.8 million. All right, then this guy actually don't have house, have 2 cars, and have a credit cards. All right, so basically this is the very clear information that I have for my client. The profile is green. I mean can borrow, can get the loan lah, no issue lah. All right, so now every single information you need to master as a real estate agent, because why? That will be able to lead you to the closing. All right, now let us go back. How soon do you want to be in your new house? A serious buyer should have a time frame in mind. If the answer seems like 1 or 2 years law, then 5 months law, you may not be dealing with someone who is not serious. Okay, so let me share with you one message that one of my customers share with me. I tell you, I sent him the checklist. I see this one also. I'm fed up. I may not want to follow up already. Okay, let me share with you this customer. I think yesterday he sent to me lah. Okay, I think this one. All right, so let me share with you. This one really it's like someone that I don't think that actually I want to follow up lah. Okay, let me show you. Okay, wait. Share again. Go in here. Okay, so this is the same thing that actually I did. Okay, I'm going to show you that this thing is because why? After I am talking to this customer, I give him the checklist. He answered. All right, he answered. Okay, so then he say, is this your first home? He said no. Okay, what is the budget of your family? He said 500,000. Are you pre-approved? He say what? He don't understand. Okay. Then how long have you been searching for a property? Okay. Then he didn't answer, but any agent or negotiator working on it now, he said no. What exactly you are looking for? Size and everything. So he said that actually he wants to have the property that with about 1,000 square feet. So this is actually very clear. Then full condo facilities is freehold. How soon do you want to be in your new home? He said 3 to 4 years. Okay, 3 to 4 years time. All right. So then he's actually buying for investment. Rental must cover loan, service charge, and assessment, utility, and all. And he want to have additional 500 ringgit in pocket. Okay. So what is this message tell you? What is this message tell you?
Not possible.
If it is possible, Kim and me bought already, right? Kim.
Yeah, no, ask him slowly wait lah.
Slowly wait. Okay. Sometimes when you see this kind of message, you'll be laughing one, Okay. So customers sometimes they are not realistic one. All right. So it's important for us to make it realistic is when we are talking to the customer, we need to make them realistic. Doesn't mean this customer cannot follow up, but we need to educate him lah. All right. Sometimes then we need to educate this customer. Wait, if this kind of property, let me tell you lah, I already bought myself already. Okay. So where got opportunity to reach you? All right. So this is the part that actually we always need to make the customer to be realistic. All right. Tips number 6. Okay. So then we need to know that whether the customer are serious or not. So then we go back to here. So 7, when can we meet? So it's important every time whenever we are talking to the customer is to obtain the appointment, to get the appointment. All right. So once you got an answer and the question, so then you always go back to show them and ask them to show up, so that this is the only question that for us to qualify our customer. If they just give you excuses, this and that, then you know lah, this customer is actually probably not so genuine and not so keen. All right. Next. Where do you get my contact from? This is important, okay? Because why? As a real estate agent, you always actually want to lower down your marketing costs, okay? If you do a lot of advertisement from a different platform, okay? Assuming you're doing a Facebook, that you spend money in the Facebook, or you are not spending money in the Facebook, you are doing IG, Instagram posting, you are doing your IG advertisement posting, okay? You probably do a lot of advertisement in your Google AdWords. You also put in the platform like Property Guru and iProperty and so on. You want to know which property will work the best in a different platform, okay? Every agent is important that you need to actually bring your cost down, okay? Your running cost is determining how much that you can make from the property and how success in your business. Some agents use different question or method, okay? Doesn't matter. What I'm sharing with you just now, the whole session, 1.5 hours, is I want you to own a system, an automation system, a tools, and also you make this thing in your habit. All right. When you are qualifying your customer, when you walk through your whole sales process, you are using this method, because this is the most proven method that every top marketer are using in the past. Okay. So this will be the system, and this is a process that you can keep going back to improve, and you are practicing and make it into your blood. All right. So time and experience will help you to start identify the serious buyer quicker and without and with more accurate. All right. Because time is also our money. All right. We're talking about opportunity cost. Okay. Our time that we spend, we want to find the most accurate customer that we have, so that we can speed up our closing. Okay. So you can learn everything in a lot of different way, but somehow implementation is one of the things that I want you to put into action. Okay. So today we are talking about the few things like getting the leads, we are actually trying to do the qualifying, then get the customer to go and see the showroom. And ultimately during the showroom, then the presentation skill is important. All right. So pre-qualify the customer during the phone calls, and also make a very good records in our Excel sheet so that we will able to use a single piece of our lead generation and do not waste our leads, which we spend money to get it, and maximize your leads and work with the resources that you have. All right. And last but not least, the item number 9, leads to others' property is the most important. Always ask your customer. All right. So, and whether how is your service, and also can they refer other people to you.